Question number 1. Felicia asks which of the following is not an application of artificial intelligence?
Valid point. Natural language processing is true.
Question number 2. Expert systems are part of a general category of computer applications known as DASH.
Well done. Artificial intelligence is the right choice.
Question number 3. What is a potential disadvantage of expert systems in certain medical situations?
Great thinking. They tend to give very cold responses is the right choice.
Question number 4. What is the main purpose of the knowledge acquisition system in an expert system?
Excellent choice. To acquire information from the user is the right answer.
Question number 5. The expert system component that explains the reasoning process to users is DASH.
Correct. Explanation facility is the right answer.
Question number 6. The following are problem areas or objectives of expert systems, except DASH.
Right choice. Communication is the best answer.
Question number 7. What is the main function of the explanatory mechanism in an expert system?
Good job. Your answer. To justify the output of the expert system works well here.
Question number 8. Examining the knowledge base for information that matches the user's query.
Well picked. Inference engine is the correct answer.
Question number 9. What is a major drawback of expert systems in comparison to human experts?
Solid response. They have difficulty adapting to new situations is a valid choice.
Question number 10. What is a potential disadvantage of an expert system in the medical field?
Excellent. Lack of personal contact is a brilliant choice.
Question number 11. What type of responses do the questions in an expert system usually have?
Nice work. You chose yes, no answers, and it is correct.
Question number 12. What is the main method by which the expert system interacts with a user?
Smart move. All of the above is an accurate answer.
Question number 13. What is a potential disadvantage of using an expert system for customers?
On track. Decreased access to information is the correct answer.
Question number 14. Andy asks which one of these jobs would benefit from an expert system.
Nice selection. Financial advisor is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 15. What is the main function of the data acquisition in an expert system?
Correct response. To acquire information from the user is the most accurate answer.
Question number 16. System that stores the information and provide us with data is known as?
Sharp thinking. Information system is the right choice.
Question number 17. What is the main function of the inference engine in an expert system?
Exactly. To determine the solution to the user's question makes sense, and it is right choice.
Question number 18. Alex asks what is the order of an expert system?
Bravo. User interface, knowledge base, rules base, inference engine is the answer.
Question number 19. What is the main function of the expert system in the medical field?
Strong choice. To assist in identifying and solving complex medical problems is the right answer.
Question number 20. What is the advantage of expert systems in terms of response times?
Clear logic.
Your choice, they have very fast response times, is sound and 100% true. Question number 21. How does an expert system assist in the field of medical diagnosis? Great job. By providing advice based on symptoms and medical information is the accurate answer. Question number 22. The following are the characteristics of an expert system. Except. Perfect. The output is suggestive is the correct choice. Question number 23. What is the main advantage of an expert system over human experts? Well-reasoned. Access by multiple people 24/7 is the correct choice. Question number 24. Kaiden asks, what are the three main components of an expert system? Good thinking. Knowledge base, interface engine, user interface is the right answer. Question number 25. Why might expert systems be used in providing financial advice? You got it. Your choice. The knowledge base contains data about past financial performance is right. Question number 26. Which tool is not suitable for developing a real expert system? Smart pick. Lisp is the correct choice. Question number 27. What is the purpose of the user interface in an expert system? You're right. To communicate with the user is the correct answer. Question number 28. What is a limitation of expert systems mentioned in the notes? You chose they cannot process totally unexpected data. And it is correct. Question number 29. The expert system is structured by three main modules, namely. Right again. Knowledge recipient module, consultation module, explanation module is a valid answer. Question number 30. Dash is an expert system that is used for chemical analysis. Nicely done. Dendril is a solid answer. Question number 31. What is another benefit of using expert systems in medicine? Solid response. Consistent and standardized diagnosis and treatment recommendations is a valid choice. Question number 32. What are the four essential components of an expert system? Excellent. Knowledge base, inference engine, explanatory mechanism, knowledge acquisition system is a brilliant choice. Question number 33. What is the role of the knowledge base in an expert system? Sharp thinking. Stores the rules and facts is the right choice. Question number 34. Alex asks, how can expert systems help save costs and lives? Perfect. They can keep doctors out of high-risk areas is the correct choice. Question number 35. Which of the following is a component of an expert system? Exactly. Knowledge base makes sense, and it is right choice. Question number 36. The following are examples of an expert system, except dash. Strong choice. System unit is the right answer. Question number 37. System that mimics the expertise of an expert is known as? Good thinking. Expert system is the right answer. Question number 38. The main components of artificial intelligence are? Well picked. Knowledge and the inference motor is the correct answer. Question number 39. What is the main processing element of an expert system? Great job. Inference engine is the accurate answer. Question number 40. Alex asks, how many parts of an expert system do you need? You're right. 4 is the correct answer.
Question number 41. What is the name of the expert system developed by IBM?
Valid point. Watson is true.
Question number 42. Name 2 benefits of using expert systems in medicine. You got it. Your choice-enhanced decision-making is right.
Question number 43. Alex asks, what is a disadvantage with expert systems? Well done. They don't not have common sense is the right choice. Question number 44. What are some examples of expert systems in medicine?
Correct response. Mycin, Dendrol, and Caduceus is the most accurate answer.
Question number 45. Expert Ease was developed under the direction of Dash.
Nice work. You chose Donald Michie, and it is correct.
Question number 46. Below is the drawback of expert systems, except Dash.
Nice selection. Flexible is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 47. In which domains are expert systems frequently used? Bravo. All of the above is the answer. Question number 48. Who creates the knowledge base in an expert system? Right choice. Knowledge engineer is the best answer. Question number 49. What is a potential disadvantage of expert systems? Correct. High setup and maintenance costs is the right answer. Question number 50. One of these is not an element of an expert system. Great thinking. Inference base is the right choice. Question number 51. The working principle of the expert system is Dash.
Smart move. Imitate the work of experts in their respective fields is an accurate answer.
Question number 52. Katya asks, what are advantages of an expert system?
Nicely done. Uses logical processes to be consistent in answers is a solid answer.
Question number 53. What is a drawback of menu-driven expert systems?
Clear logic. Your choice does not deal very well with ambiguous problems is sound and 100% true.
Question number 54. Which category is missing from the expert system?
Right again. Estimation is a valid answer.
Question number 55. They provide explanation and advice to the users.
Well reasoned. Expert systems is the correct choice.
Question number 56. Which of the following is an application of I?
Excellent choice. All of the above is the right answer.
Question number 57. What is the purpose of a medical expert system?
Smart pick. To provide 24-hour access to medical advice is the correct choice.
Question number 58. What is an advantage of using an expert system? On track. Consistent and accurate decision-making is the correct answer.
Question number 59. Expert system knowledge base is from Dash. Good job. Your answer, human expert, works well here.
Question number 60. Below is the benefit of expert system, except
You chose difficult to use, and it is correct.
Question number 61. What is the main feature of an expert system? Solid response. Can reason with uncertain data is a valid choice. Question number 62. What is the main advantage of expert systems? Excellent choice. All of the above is the right answer. Question number 63. Prospecting oils and minerals can be done by.
Right again. Expert system is a valid answer.
Question number 64. What are the examples of the expert system?
You're right. All of the above is the correct answer.
Question number 65. The correct characteristic of expert system.
On track. High performance is the correct answer.
Question number 66. Financial transaction recording system is.
Strong choice. Information system is the right answer.
Question number 67. What is the benefit of an expert system?
Sharp thinking. Can store more knowledge than one person is the right choice.
Question number 68. What is one problem with expert systems?
Bravo. They can be expensive to develop and maintain is the answer.
Question number 69. What is the function of expert systems?
Exactly. To replace or assist a human expert makes sense, and it is right choice.
Question number 70. Alex asks, what do expert systems have?
Excellent. Knowledge base is a brilliant choice.
Question number 71. Katya asks, what is a user interface?
Clear logic. Your choice interacting with the user through the expert system is sound and 100% true.
Question number 72. Expert systems are sometimes called.
Valid point. White box is true.
Question number 73. Patient illness diagnosis system is.
Nice work. You chose expert system and it is correct.
Question number 74. The essence of an expert system is.
Correct. Knowledge base is the right answer.
Question number 75. When would you use expert system?
Smart move. Medical diagnosis is an accurate answer.
Question number 76. What are the main goals of I?
Right choice. Both A and B is the best answer.
Question number 77. Collection of facts and rules.
Nicely done. Knowledge base is a solid answer.
Question number 78. Where expert system used?
Great thinking. Medical diagnosis is the right choice.
Question number 79. What is an expert system?
Good thinking. Computer software that acts like a human expert is the right answer.
Question number 80. What is a user interface?
You chose interacting with the user through the expert system. And it is correct.
Question number 81. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format.
You got it? Your choice contact Narayan Chengder is right.